Hello and welcome to another update video about Natgas. We see a little bit of movement in the Natgas sector, so we are going to take a look at the lower time frame charts as well, but we start with the daily chart. We start with the futures chart. I wanted to give you a long-term outlook because a lot of people asked me to provide one. I don't think we have done that before. Then we are going to zoom in, take a look at the latest price action, and we then also take a look at the spot chart. Short term, yeah. But first of all, let's take a look here at the daily chart. Let's take a look at the futures chart, and let's take a look at what the wave count is, because the idea is that here in March 2020, it was actually in June 2020 that we bottomed, and since then we formed a larger wave one. This here at the moment is what I count as a wave two. Quite a strong drop. Yeah, but nothing unlikely in a volatile market like Natgas. And the question is, if we then see at some point here a recovery, where would it go? Yeah? So we talk here about a third wave and a fourth wave to happen. The third wave would be the bullish wave after this wave two correction when it's finished. I mean, at the moment, those targets that I'm going to give you, they are calculated on the latest low that we had here. Yeah? I mean, again, if it really bottoms here at whatever 195 or at 160, it probably doesn't really matter too much for the target of the third wave. But that's all I've got. I can't really make up where we will have a low, so we have to base it on what we see. And if we assume that latest low, yeah, then looking at the third wave target, we're looking at $15.30 as a minimum. Well, that will probably take years to play out. Then we are looking at a fourth wave and a fifth wave that should reach the 2.618 extension. They are sort of the textbook targets, yeah. And then we talk about $23. So that's just sort of a roadmap, an outlook where it could go. But how long that takes, I can't really tell you. I think it will take years. Just be aware that target for a third wave is at least $15.31. The fourth wave is normally a shallow correction, and we then should get a fifth wave. And I will really only be able to give you a target for the fifth wave once we have wave 3 and wave 4 in, because I need the fourth wave low to calculate the target for the fifth wave. But yeah, so we really need those subwaves first to be able to calculate the fifth wave target. However, we have some, obviously based on experience and textbook targets, it's normally around the 2.618 extension. So I think this market has a lot of potential. Yeah. However, it first really needs to show that a low is in and the bottom is in, needs to start moving, but it has a lot of potential. But you just need a lot of patience in this market. With Natgas. Now let's go into the 1 hour chart, because here we really see the movement that we needed to see to get more confidence in our wave count. And it may very well be that we finally see this C wave work out. Okay, we have all the confirmation we need at the moment, based on what Elliott wave can give us. Yeah, from this point of view. That my expectation was that we reached a wave one top here in April, then this as an ABC structure, and well, ideally it would be really, we can hope that this finally works out as a third wave now, then we get a fourth and a fifth. For everybody who's now confused, so we look at this structure, here, which happened, obviously you can see that the chart, that swing low here that happened in February to today. So we look at this swing low in February as a third wave, then that peak here as an A wave, the move down as an overshooting B wave to the downside, and we could now finally start with that C wave here to the upside. We have held support, that's good. So my view was, and the comment that I made was, that as long as we're holding $2.02, we can be looking at that third wave to the upside, because the move up here of the April low looks impulsive in a wave one. This here as an expanded flat pattern, and we now could be in a third wave rally within the C wave. So We could then say that within this third wave, this here might be another 1-2 setup, okay? Therefore, I gave you that relevant support here in the last video of $2.14 or $2.15 that needs to hold to play out this setup. Because then also we can say this was a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me change the color and the wave degree. So, yeah. And this is how it would play out most likely if this is now really the third wave. So what would be a target for this white third wave? Based on this structure, we would say, okay, we reached the wave 1, we go to the low of the wave 2, and then we'd be looking at the area between 257 and 267, ideally for that third wave, then a fourth and a fifth. So overall, I would expect that C wave here to reach at least $3.20, maybe higher. That will depend to a degree on the subdivisions. So from that point of view here, futures chart looks all good. Again, obviously it can still turn down. Yeah. What is important is that we're holding that relevant support that I highlighted at $2.15. That's the white wave 2 low here, that subwave structure of the third wave. If we break below that, then we're probably looking at new lows, but this is the relevant level against we can focus on higher, basically our signal level. Okay, so that is looking good. Yeah, because from a bearish point of view, I mean, bearish potential will reduce further above 253. That will be the next breakout point, because from a bearish point of view, I could count the move down of this high as a wave 1, and this here now as an A, B, C structure. But obviously, if we go above 253, that will get very, very unlikely. So the bearish count would get challenged above it will be invalidated above 253. Yeah, that we could basically go down directly from here. So 253 needs to break for further clarification and further confirmation that we are now in a third wave of a C wave. Again, this is not a bullish count. It's short-term bullish, yes, but overall we still wait for another low on the Natgas chart, okay, in a fifth wave. And same story here on the spot market. Here actually we've already broken above that high, which is very good. So we have at the moment all reasons to believe that we are going to push higher from here. Here on the spot chart, the relevant level of support is $2.06. Against 206 we can focus on higher. Also here, by the way, let me change the wave degree. If we say we are now in this third wave there, then the subwave structure would also unfold as a 5-wave move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Something like that, okay. And what would be a target for that third wave? Let me change the wave degree here as well. Looking here at the length of the wave, probably here 1, then so go to the low of the 2. And the minimum target for that third wave would be the 1.618 extension, 243. We nearly reached that already, to 251. Yeah, this is sort of guideline. It can certainly push higher, but for now, we first want to see, can we fulfill minimum expectations? And as soon as we do that, probably in tomorrow's video, if it pushes higher, which at the moment I would expect, but it can always change quickly, then I will give you a support area for the fourth wave and will probably be able to upgrade the relevant support level against which we can focus on higher. Good, so that sounds good about Natgas, at least some movement. Maybe this is finally the push that we need. I mean, we certainly broke out of the range now, especially on the spot chart. Seems to be a bit further ahead compared to the futures chart. All right, that's my update about Natgas. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.